whose name is literally Christian, explains. For somebody like my mom, a crucifix is a comfort. She believes it's a reminder that Jesus died to save us. I get that, I volunteer, but I don't like that this particular Jesus has a body made of so many different materials. His face is clearly breakable, but his stomach is like plastic. His fingers are made of fabric. He's Franken-Jesus. Seth erupts, letting out an exhausted cackle. Good line, Lore. You should write that down and use it for something. And with that, even on what is probably one of the worst days of my life, I am floating. I am a ray of light. I am a genius. Uncle Seth has written 2 novels and teaches creative writing to college students at some of the best schools in New York. He doesn't just throw out compliments, so when he likes my work, it makes me feel invincible. Like I can see my future. It looks a lot like his life, hopefully. Franken-Jesus, I repeat as I text it to myself so I don't forget. Let's try to keep it down, Chris says, noticing that people are walking by the door. There are grieving families looking at coffins in the next room. It's true. When we entered Welch's funeral home, the 3 of us huddled together as if we were embarking on a haunted house tour. We passed a room full of coffins with sad-looking families perusing them in rows. Most of the coffins had brownish wood with a soft satin interior, but there was one shiny white one with silver trim that reminded me of the cheesy white limos some kids rent for prom. I imagined that it might have fluorescent lights inside. Maybe when you close the lid of the white party coffin, it plays EDM. I grin, hearing the coffin beats in my head, but I keep that thought to myself. I don't want to say anything else that will make Chris uncomfortable. There are crucifixes here, which means this is his world, not mine. I take a closer look at him to see how he's holding up, and I can't help but notice his perfect ears. I would like to trace them with my finger. I shake my head, as if the action will knock every forbidden thought I have about my best friend out of my system, and I focus on Uncle Seth instead. I can't figure out how he is related to my mom, let alone that he is her twin brother. They look the same, I guess. They have curly dark hair that's turning white at the same speed. They're both compact and fit. But they couldn't be more opposite in every way that counts. Seth is hilarious and talented and dedicated to his one passion. He has the world's most perfect relationship with his partner, the very dashing and very British Ethan. Seth travels the world and sends me a keychain from every place he visits. Meanwhile, my mom is, as Grandma Sheryl used to say, still searching for her rudder. She goes from job to job, claiming that each one is her destiny. She is a life coach who pretty much reads only self-help books, and she preaches about them to everyone around her. She's on her 6th boyfriend in 5 years and goes all in with every single one of them. She's so messy as a parent that she's not even here right now. Her own mother died more than 24 hours ago, and somehow she's still trying to figure out how she'll get from Maryland to Massachusetts. It's only 8 hours away, and there are a zillion flights between Baltimore and Boston. Also, she has a car. This isn't that difficult. Seth reads my mind and tries to soothe my anger. $5 says Becca arrives tonight, in a matter of hours, he says, then tucks a stray piece of hair behind my ear. He gives me a sad smile. 10 says we don't even see her today. I tell him. It's okay, I add. You're doing a very good job. Seth exhales. I know you probably have a lot of questions right now about what happens next, Seth says. Chris's foot starts tapping as fast as a rabbit's. We both know this has been coming. I've been living with Grandma Sheryl instead of with my mother since the start of high school. After Mom changed jobs and cities for the zillionth time,